God morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. God bless you today. Today is Wednesday, and we have Bible class every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. So be sure to tune us in live here on Facebook at 7 p.m. Central Time for our Bible class. And then next week we'll do Bible basketball. But this week is time for Bible class. We're studying the Word of God. And our Bible class this week is talking about trust the process. And we continuing on with the process with Elijah, where he had to trust the process and go to the brook and trust the process that the ravens would bring him food, meat, and bread. And then we go on further on in that chapter, we see he goes to the widow Zarephath's house, and she has to trust the process. Elijah calls upon her to do something that put her in a bind, but she had to trust the process. And so we got to trust the process today as we go through this pandemic. Trust the process. Hello to my cousin Sharon. God bless you this morning. Trust the process. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. And so the song of the day today is a hymn that we used to sing all the time. "'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus." And in this day and time, that's where we at. You're going to have to learn how to trust in Jesus. Psalms 118 and 8 says, "It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man." Jesus said, in the world, you're going to have tribulations, but in him, peace. 'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus, just to take him at his word. Take him at his word. God said it, that settled it. That settles it. So take him at his word. People will let you down. Family will let you down. Friends will turn their back on you. But Jesus said, I'll be with you always, even to the end of the world. 'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus. While man is trying to figure out what to do in the midst of this pandemic, God has already made a way. The Bible said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus, just to take him at his word. Trust the process, and he'll prove more and more that his grace is sufficient for all our needs. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus. Oh, for grace to trust him more. Learn to trust him. You can't see your way. It don't feel good. But the Bible teaches us that God's ways is higher than our ways. His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. And so it's just like when mama and grandma and them used to give us that medicine, that cod liver, that Father John. Some of that stuff was nasty. But you had to trust them that they was giving you the right thing. And so we got to trust the word of God, that no weapon formed against us shall prosper. We got to trust the word of God, that many are the afflictions of the righteous, but he will deliver us out of them all. We got to trust the word of God in these trying times. It is so sweet to trust in Jesus, just to take him at his word. Take him at his word. Peter ran into that situation. We talked about that last week. Peter was a trained fisherman. But all of a sudden, here Jesus calling on him to go fish at a time when he figured, ain't no fish biting. We've been out here all night. Them fish ain't biting. Hello to my Auntie Mary. God bless you this morning, Aunt Mary. And so Peter had to go back and fish at a time that he didn't figure there would be any fish. But he trusted the word of God. He said, nevertheless, at your word, he trusted Jesus. And that's what we got to do, trust him. And when Peter trusted the word of God. He went and caught more fish than he was able to handle. God can work it out. Just call on him. Trust in him. He'll make a way out of no way. Trust the process. He may not come when you want him to, but somebody says he's an on-time God. Hello, Pastor Willie White. God bless you this morning. Hopefully everything going on well with you today. God bless you, my brother. Trust the process. 'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus. It's a process that's going to carry us sometime to places that we don't want to go. I didn't want to be in a hospital in Memphis, Tennessee, paralyzed, unable to take care of my family, not knowing if I'd ever walk again. I didn't want to be in that position. But sometimes God has to put us in a position where we can't see nobody but him, where we don't have nobody to trust but him, because the doctors told me that I'd never walk again. So all I had was Jesus. But I'm here to let you know it's so sweet to trust in Jesus. Just take him at his word. He said, I'll be with you always, even to the end of the world. Even in death, he's with us. Why? Because death could not hold him down. And the word of God said the same God that raised Jesus will raise us too. So I'm taking him at his word. I ain't walking around here in fear of no Corvette. I ain't walking around here in fear of no gun or nothing. Yes, I'm walking in wisdom and wearing my mask. I'm wearing my mask. I'm taking my vaccine, but it ain't out of fear. It's out of wisdom, because I know I'm a physical body too. But I trust in Jesus, knowing if the vaccine or if this cancer, anything take me out, I ain't got to worry, because he's going to raise me again. Death is not the end. It's not a period. As Dr. King said, death is not a period in our lives. It's a comma that leads to eternity. Trust in Jesus. It's so sweet to trust in him. All right. Y'all have a blessed day. And as always, keep God first. Be sure to tune in tonight for our Bible class at 7 p.m. Trust the process and keep God first.